burpees this morning to get warmed up, get everything moving. I'm going to be doing some more chest workouts, even though I did chest. I took a break day and then I ended with chest. I'm not focusing on just chest workouts, and I'm going to do different chest than what I did before today, just to get everything warmed up. I'm going to do some burpees. As you can tell by me being out of breath, I've already done a lot of burpees, but I decided I needed to record some. So you don't have to use the dumbbells down here. In fact, most people do not. It's probably a little more dangerous because you have to find the grip. I use them because when I jump, I want to be in this spot so that I touch that. It gives me something to reach for. I like that because having a goal makes me have to jump harder, and instead of just doing kind of a halfway level thing when I get tired. Putting them there also, I do I do push-ups an awful lot with dumbbells. It keeps the pressure off of my wrist. If you do them on your knuckles, people will see me doing push-ups on my knuckles and think, oh, he's trying to be, Mr. Combat Ready Veteran or whatever it is. Like, no, I do it because it takes the pressure off your wrist. If you do this and you bring your hands back very far, it puts a lot of pressure on your wrist. And if you do that a lot, it can really strain them. And I went for months one time with having so much pain in my wrist. And that was where it was from. I just was kind of pushing way too many push-ups. And once you learn that, you pay attention. If something's really hurting you, try not to keep doing that. You know the difference, or at least you learn it, the difference between the pain of I need to push through this and it hurts, or the pain of I need to do a couple more but my knees are hurting, let me do a couple more. Like, no, you really shouldn't. Um, the idea of working out is to make you healthy. I feel good. If it's doing something that's going to injure you, don't keep doing that. I'll show you a few burpees. Go down. One of my favorites is the Arnold. You get on a slightly inclined bench. You can do this more declined. You can do it completely straight up. This is about a 45 in the middle. Put your weights. Don't start this with heavy weights if you've never done them before, especially if you don't have a lot of experience with keeping dumbbells close. You may have to have a partner to help you make sure you don't drop them like crazy. But keep them right here. Your knees help you to swing them up. That's why I balance them on my knees. If you tried to get them from the bottom up, that's having to do a curl. You keep it here, touching in the middle. You get it all out, and then come back in. You're trying to do a circle. I stare at a mirror to make sure that the dumbbell itself kind of goes in a circular pattern. It's a very good shoulder and chest workout. I'm not focusing on chin-ups or pull-ups today, but I do throw them in because some people, this is very controversial. Sometimes they say you should work the opposite muscle. If you're pulling, you should also work the opposite. And there's a ton of people that say definitely don't work the opposite. So if you're doing curls, don't try to do tricep push downs on the same day. You should skip 2 days and then go back. I've heard it both ways. I try to focus on one half and still do a little bit of the other, but I'm not doing heavy weight. I'm not adding weights or anything. I just throw in some. And when I put it on there, I'm going to say pull-ups, chin-ups, but I do variances of them. I'll jump up here, and in between doing some of the Arnold and a couple of the other workouts, I'll come back over here and still do a chin up or two. I'll do some pull-ups. I'll even show you a Bobby workout in a little bit that I've already done once, and I'll do it again just because I'm Bobby, so I might as well do Bobby workouts everybody makes fun of anyway. Doing a crazy Bobby workout. It's just for if you have a soft landing. Number one, keep in mind I have pads down here and there's nothing for me to land on. I do this just to engage different muscle groups. There's plenty of things that you can do with, with the bar and with the cables and stuff that activate the same muscles. But I try to do it different ways so that it activates different stabilizer muscles. And here's that I'm going to get plenty of controversy over this. So I don't always show people my goofy stuff that I do. But for you guys that are subscribing and actually watching this, I'll just tell the truth and say this is honestly some of the weird stuff I do. Grab the bar. I keep everything up here and then pull up. There's lots of controversy. Plenty of people are going to describe why that's stupid. But I always keep an option in mind that one day I may get a chance to try out for American Ninja Warrior. And you got to lift your body in some weird places. Try to keep our grip strength up. And I try to do weird stuff like that. That isn't just a standard push-pull exercise on one of these machines. The only ab workout that I'm doing today is this weighted. This is a GHD machine that I do a lot of sit-ups and crunches on. This adds a lot of weight. It doesn't take an awful lot of reps before you get a good workout out of it. So this is the only ab exercise that I'm doing today. But I am doing multiple sets of it. Some hand grip strength workouts. Just pick up one of these, and in between doing some of the ab stuff and the upper body stuff, you just want to keep. You don't need to necessarily just rest completely. This is one thing I do just to keep my grip strength up. There's no set number. I do about what I feel like I can do, and sometimes I'll throw it in a couple of times between other workouts. varied dumbbell push-ups. The last workout, like I said, I do vary these quite a bit. I will stick with a standard wide grip. And then I'll try to really isolate one particular arm. Use the other as much as possible for stabilization only. That really helps to build your strength. And you can rotate your grips, greatly changing, pushing out a lot more push-ups.